Hello, my name is Brehon Mills, and I would like to welcome you back to the channel. Well, not only do we talk about great stocks, but we also talk about great books. Listen, family, we are a few minutes from the close of the market, and TSNP has had another rough day. But when we take a look at the overall market is down. Okay, so this the same sentiment that we may have or what we may be feeling for TSNP, it's felt across the overall market today. Okay, so again, no need to worry. And I just want to put some stuff out there. Listen, I've been investing in the stock market since 2006. Actually, the very first time I invested in the stock market, I took I took $3,000 out, and I was working a lot of overtime, so I had a lot of extra money. So I took $3,000 out, put it into my Scott Trade account at the time, and I jumped into this penny stock. And you guys may not be aware, but they used to have fax machines. Okay, now with these fax machines, these pump and dump scammers used to send out these fax blasts. Okay, and they used to send out blasts to all the fax machines across the country, and they would talk about favorite stocks to get into. And I remember it just like it was yesterday. It was called My Vintage Baby, right, which was pretty much ahead of its time. So what they did was they sold vintage and gently used baby clothes. Now we know consignment shops are big business now, but in 2006 it wasn't. But when I was checking it out, I mean, it sounded like a phenomenal idea, great opportunity. So the market opened. I sent, I had my money in my Scott Trade account. So when the market opened, I purchased $3,000 worth of this My Vintage Baby stock. And so the market opened at 9:30, 9:35. I saw my account drop to 2,500. 940 it was down to 1,500. 940 it was down to 500. And I put in an order to sell. I want to get out of there, and I'm calling Scott Trade, and I'm arguing with the guys, man, the brokers, like, what the hell is going on with this, man? I put 3,000 in, and I'm losing all my money, right? So, and the broker went on to say, hey, man, listen, there's a lot of people in line trying to sell the stock, and you're just gonna have to wait your turn. And anytime you invest in these penny stocks, it's very dangerous. Okay, it's very dangerous. So so I learned that. I took it with a grain of salt. It didn't leave a bad taste in my mouth. But that day I felt pretty stupid because I had some friends telling me, my friends were telling me, listen, man, penny stocks are a gamble, and you must make good decisions. Okay, so again, that was back in 2006, and it was challenging. A lot of times when in 2006, 2010, where you're jumping in penny stocks, sometimes it was too late. But now, because of social media, YouTube, they have completely changed the game on penny stocks. They have given us more exposure, more opportunities to buy in. And now you have, these herds of Robinhood folks and Reddit folks. They're just jumping in, and they're buying these stocks, and they're helping, drive the price of a lot of these companies up. So, again, but even though, it's 2021 now, some penny stocks are a gamble. All right. So if I talk about a stock, or I talk about a penny stock, a potential, and I'm going to post about it, it's going to be something I truly believe in. It's going to be something that I've done my due diligence on, and I've done my research on, and something I could invest in. Okay, so I won't, pump up a penny stock for anybody. Now when it comes to TSNP, I truly believe in TSNP. Okay, I truly believe in the future of this company. All right, now I'm really not a penny stock guy. I'm really not a penny stock pumper. Even though I invested in that penny stock in 2006, I've been a firm believer in saving, my 10 to 15% of my income. All right, and I always try to make sure I hit that max. So when it was 12,000 or 15,000, I think in 2020 it was like 19.7. So I try to save, hit the 19.7, right, and also invest my money in great ETF funds that grows 10, 15, 20% per year. All right. So, and also, I've had the opportunity to be a part of a great company, and our company stock pays on average 5% dividend. Um, and also, up until a couple of years ago, the company growth was around 10, 15, sometimes 20% growth for the year over year growth. So you really can't beat that. And so that's how I've grown my money over the years. I have done some day trading, and I have invested in some stocks long term. All right. But TSNP, very rarely do we have an opportunity to run across stocks like TSNP. This is a game changer. This is one of those stocks that will change your life. All right. Now, once we get the ticker symbol, we're going to be on our way. So as of right now, people jumped in and we're just waiting on catalysts, news, um, developments, contract signings, new initiatives to push the company forward. All right. Well, now when we think about Humble, listen, they are on cutting edge technology, okay, that's working to pair consumers, merchants, institutions, and governments together in this digital economy. Now, we're talking about faster transactions, no settling days. I remember, when I was with Scott Trade, I buy and sell a stock, I would have to wait, 3 days for the stock to settle. Or if someone sent me, some cash, even Western Union, or made a deposit in my account based on the amount of money it was, I had to settle. So with these accounts like Humble Pay, you don't have to wait for settling days. It's instantly into your account. All right. Now, also, we're bypassing the middleman. So no more banks, no more banking transactions. Okay. You're going to have lower fees with that. Now, think about it. This market is a $600 billion market, and TSNP is on a cutting edge of that. Now, there will be a lot of movement in this decade when it comes to this digital economy. All right. We've all seen Bitcoin is at 50,000, Ethereum. I own some Cardano. I'm real big on Cardano, and I'm still holding on to my XRP. And I know that TSNP has been in talks with joining forces with Digibyte. All right, Digibyte cryptocurrency, using um, Digibyte as the cryptocurrency for all of their transactions. So there's more to come of that. Now that's not on their website. That's just some rumors and some things circulating. But again, I haven't heard anything that's been confirmed. All right, but again, and something else we got to think about is Brian Foote, the CEO of TSNP, spent $10 million of his own money to buy shares of this company, and also split the shares with his employees. Now, you're talking about a confident man. Now, that's supreme confidence, okay? But when we take a look at the technicals, let's take a look at the technicals. As we can see, we are having lower highs and lower lows. And so we are in a consistent downtrend, okay? And with this consistent downtrend, uh, if we don't consolidate here, I can see us actually going back down to 50 cents a share. Now, if we can get to 50 cents a share, that's great buying opportunities. Now, I know there are, people that bought in at 130, 140, 150. They are uncomfortable with the position of this company. And what I would say to you is we have to think about the long-term gain. All right, not instant gratification. I know we live in a microwave world now where everybody wants everything right now. All right, but when you're a venture capitalist, when you are an investor, your vision must be broader, and you must be able to think, where do I want to be 5 years from now? Where do I want to be 15 years from now? Where do I want to be 20 years from now? All right. When you are an investor in TSNP, You are somewhat like building a house. Right now, we're just building a foundation. All right, we haven't even put the beams up. We haven't thrown the drywall up. We're just still in the stages where we're still building the foundation of this company. Okay? Again, listen. TSNP is our home. We're Team Humble. We're just laying the brick right now. We haven't even brought the wood onto the property yet. All right. So there is still a huge runway left. Okay. We still have to build the beams. We still have to, bring the appliances in the house. We still have to run the electricity. We still have to run the plumbing. All right now. So we still have a long ways to go. So listen, be strong, be confident. All right. Think about the long-term vision. All right. And again, right now, we're taking a loss. But I'm often reminded of how people come back from loss. All right. People come back from loss. People make tremendous comebacks. I remember a guy saying, a setback is a setup for a comeback. Okay, so let's think about it in that way. All right, and I have a little video of Tom Brady, New England Patriots. I remember I was hosting a Super Bowl party, and it appeared that this game was over. All right, the game was over, but what happened? Man, these people never gave up. Okay, they never gave up. All right, I just want to leave you with that. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up.
Now 3rd down and 8. Brady flushed out. Will run and get it and slide at the 20. Football and take time off the clock, and they've done a good job not giving up big plays. Now they'll throw. Pass is caught. That's White. Touchdown. Out of the shotgun, Ryan. Gets hit. Ball is out. This is a fumble. New England has it. Brady. End zone touchdown. Amendola. 2-point conversion here to really apply the pressure on the Falcons. They were 1 for 2 during the regular season on 2-point tries. A direct snap. And it's good. James White. Extra men on the rush. Ryan steps through it. Throws on the run. And Jones with a catch. Phenomenal catch by Julio Jones on the sideline. Football. I mean, it's unbelievable coverage by Eric Rowe underneath him. And when Matt Ryan broke contain, I thought he was going to run. There was just nowhere to put this football, and yet he finds a spot. Here's Edelman broken up, and the pass is no sign yet. Edelman comes down with a football, and they're saying it's a catch. Oh, that's a catch. Oh, my God. That's incredible. 19. Handoff. Touchdown, James White. Time left. Even if it is time for Atlanta. That's Amendola. Flag is down. Amendola's in. That they're looking for down here. The great Tom Brady had completed 10 in a row. Now 2nd and goal. 319. Toss to White.